Kamara is a 12-year-old boy that has the ambition of a natural-born leader. Kamara wishes that someday he will become a leader in Africa. To me and you, having this kind of ambition sounds like a great opportunity for this young boy. However, according to poverty facts and statistics, Kamara, along with 350 to 500 million other sub-Saharan Africa children, are infected with the disease malaria. This is not only a problem to innocent victims infected with the terrible disease, but with proper treatment, these boys and girls could have world-changing opportunities. In sub-Saharan Africa, over 4/5 of the population are victims to diseases and starvation. Sub-Saharan Africa has the potential to be a very prosperous country, but without more aid from other countries such as ours, they will not be able to provide for themselves proper nutrition to keep themselves alive longer. Today I'm going to explain the major concerns in Africa and why this issue has spread out of control and what we can do to help them. Today in America, education is not only a necessity, but it's a way of life and a way that we can provide opportunities for our future with a job and actually be able to associate ourselves with the world around us. In Africa, the men, women, and children do not have an education. They do not have the knowledge or the ability to even read, write, or spell their name. They can't do much with their lives because of their poverty and their inability to have access to money. Entire families in Africa are forced to drink unsanitary water with risks of disease or not at all and die from starvation. Over 90% of men, women, and children in sub-Saharan Africa are at risk of death due to starvation and disease. This issue has spread out of control because of the lack of aid from the government, because the money that is given to the government in sub-Saharan Africa there's a lot of money coming in from foreign countries such as America. Over $300 million have been sent from donations from American citizens and donation organizations, but all the money goes into the leaders in sub-Saharan Africa and none of it goes to the people that actually need the money. Helping the victims in Africa will not only benefit those in poverty, but will also could have a worldwide impact. If people in sub-Saharan Africa were given the chance to have more money or were able to work and have jobs, since the unemployment is so high, there are many natural resources in sub-Saharan Africa that they could tap into to help provide for their foundation of their country. There's a lot of ores, coal, iron, tin, and copper they could use. There's gold, there's diamonds, there's most of the world's oil is in Africa, but none of the world can have access to this oil because Africa does not have the ability to get through this oil with the diamonds because they don't have the money to process the equipment required for it. They can't supply workers with a salary. So not only is Africa being affected by this and their unemployment and their lack of resources and money, but also the whole world is also struggling with resources such as natural gas. America does not have the oil required to we're already short on oil, and Africa has most of the world's natural oil resources. In conclusion, though, I hope this research and evidence supported by this speech will help draw your attention more to the issues I discussed. And no human should have to deal with these kind of circumstances involved with being through extreme poverty. Unless something is done to solve these issues, innocent people will remain dying from starvation and disease. unless something is done to help them be able to provide for their families and for their overall well-being. Is that okay? Is that fair?